This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Real talk with all of you right now, alright? In regards to the coming week, alright? I have 2 very large bills due over the weekend into Monday, but then I also need to have enough funds to have my day off this coming Wednesday with my wife, alright? So that being said, if you are going to contribute to the channel this whole week, 6 streaming days including today, I would prefer if you could tip me if you can. I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. I'm not even saying, hey, you know, go crazy here. I'm saying if you were already going to contribute, if you had an idea, oh, I'd like to help out Phil this week, and you have the idea that you can choose, right? How can I contribute? What's the best way? Tipping would help a lot, because I have to drop money on these bills and then have enough for the day off afterward, so it makes me nervous. Right now, I don't have enough for the bills yet. I'm hoping between today and tomorrow I will, and then everything else I raise over the weekend has to be for my day off, so you gotta hope for the best, but that's what I mean. Like, I figured if I talk about it, like, every stream just a tiny bit, and then let it roll, hopefully some people will heed that and contribute via tipping to help out, okay?
Now, all you have to do is you have to send me all of your money tonight.
If you're gonna count the quick saves or save states, you might as well just leave the stream now because you're a fucking idiot. I would never good at these games. All I'm trying to do is beat them one to see the ending. I don't care about doing it legit. I don't care about challenge running myself. If you're gonna count it, you're a fucking loser, man. Seriously. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else playing this game, you fucking idiot.
Incredibly salty.
That gets us up to $6 in tips. I appreciate that, Chuckles. Again, guys, I said this before we started, but quick reminder, if you are going to support the stream tonight, I would really appreciate tips. I do need a lot of help with tips this week, specifically because of some big bills coming up over the weekend, so tips would be preferred over anything. I still appreciate any contributions of any kind, but tips if you can, and thank you. Alright, if you'd like to support the stream tonight, everything is appreciated. However, preferred if you could tip. Right now, I need to raise a lot of tips this week. I have 2 really large bills that clear over the weekend, plus I have to afford to be able to go out on Wednesday, my day off of the week, so I'm not asking for anything extra. I'm not asking for anyone to go crazy. I'm just saying if you were already considering contributing tonight in some way, if you could tip, that would be really outstanding. It would help me a lot right now.
I'm just not making any money tonight. How much do I need for the bill? Do you really want to know? One of them is my internet bill and one of them is my condo dues. So between the 2 of them, it's about $850. Yeah. Oh my god, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's sperm? There you go, because you're so nosy. Alright, so $850. Thanks.
What costs $850? Let me think. So, my condo dues are, they went up this year. Yeah, my condo dues were significantly increased this year because of inflation. It sucked because we already had an agreement of what we were all going to pay for this year monthly, and then inflation hit and everything's prices went up. And, you know, our condo board basically determined that we had to pay even more this year because how else are we going to afford all the repairs and everything that already are scheduled to happen when all the prices have gone up. So the condo dues for the month are like, I want to say like $470. I could be off by a little bit, give or take, but it's about that. And then the rest of it is for internet. You know, I have one very dedicated business line in here just for the business. It's no data caps, meaning it's unlimited uploads and downloads. There's no data limit or anything to charge extra. But because of that, it's way more expensive than a normal internet line. And then I have a second internet line in my home. I've explained this a million times. I have a second internet line in my home so that everything else in the house is off of that. So, for example, my phone is not connected to that. This laptop is not connected to that. My TV downstairs where we watch TV, or my wife's phone, anything that's wireless that we use for internet is in the other modem. Why? Because why would you want to have a stream be affected negatively by some other device, right? It's always good to have a backup as well, but in this case, I have one super dedicated modem line just for uploads and just for streaming. That's it. And then the other one is for everything else in the house. So, yeah, just between those 2 things, and they're both due over the weekend, it's around $850 or so. That's completely wrong. Hobo X, he's so dumb because he thinks he knows better. He says, oh, business internet isn't necessary. No one uses that. It's the only internet with no data caps, you genius. You know how much I upload every day just for my streams? Anything else has data caps. I'd be spending 5, 7, 6 times more than this if I didn't have data caps. Like, how could you be so stupid? Normal residential internet has data caps. Mine doesn't because it's a business line.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
X, why insult you? Because you're a know-it-all. Oh, no streamers out there could use any kind of business internet. Phil's just wasting money. You're a know-it-all. You don't know anything, but you talk out of your ass to make me try to look bad. Shut up. You really don't know anything, and I hate people like that, the know-it-alls who try to come on here. I've only been doing this for 14 years. I think I know what's available for internet in my area and why I pay what I pay. Do you really think I want to pay as much as I do? I pay as little as I possibly can without a data cap. Like, can you please just shut up? You don't know better than the person who does this for a living for 14 years. You really don't. You just don't. Okay? And that's why I'm insulting you, because you're being a jerk on my stream, and you're trying to make me look bad on my own stream, so you deserve it. Okay.
He almost got me toxic. He almost got me toxic. Alright, so thank you again. Thank you guys. I appreciate all support tonight. Okay? If you can, please tip. Anything else is appreciated too, but tipping would be great. And now we're going to resume. Okay? Guys, thank you very much for a great outing in the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Until next time, and again, give me feedback. Let me know if you want to see more in the future. I'm down for it. All right, guys? Thanks. Peace out.
Thanks to everyone who supported it. I'll be honest, it kind of sucks that today ended up being kind of a slower tips day. I really need help with tips this week, for sure. I need support with that. So if you guys are going to be around for the rest of the week, and you're going to support in any way, it would really be great if you could tip me. I'm going to be having, sadly, to mention this a lot this week. I don't want to have to. It just is what it is. This is one of my much tighter weeks because of the double bills that are due that are really high, and then I have my day off, you know. So, thanks to anyone who chilled and supported tonight or anytime during the day.
The moment that money comes in, it's gone.
Now, I do have a favor to ask those of you who are going to be watching my content and supporting it this week, okay? I mentioned this on tonight's late stream. I'm going to probably be mentioning it on every stream this week. Here's the deal. This week, I have two very large bills due, all right? One of them is my internet bill, and one of them is my dues here for where I live. They're both due over the weekend. One likely is going to clear like Saturday, and one's going to probably clear by like Monday. So which is all well and good, except for the fact that, you know, it's going to be tips that's going to pay for that. I already have some of it, but not all of it. But then, I also have my day off on Wednesday. So essentially what this means is not only do I have to have enough to pay these bills over the course of the weekend, but then I also have to make enough to have a day off on Wednesday, which means grocery shopping and pet supplies and a meal with my wife and all the usual stuff, all right? Now, please understand something. I'm bringing this up because I need you to refocus your support if you were already planning on supporting me this weekend. I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. In fact, essentially, if I just got the same support as I usually get on my streams, I'll be good to go, all right? But what I need is a favor. I need you guys that if you have an option to choose how you will support any of my content this weekend, the best way you can help me is by tipping me, because the tips are going to help me to immediately pay those bills and also have my day off on Wednesday. Okay, I'll be honest, it makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful, and if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. There's also been a lot of gifted memberships recently, and again, that's allowed us to hit membership goals.
Oh, everyone, please contribute so we can really stick it to those trolls tonight and make them upset.
So listen, I appreciate all that support, and by all means, if that's the only way you can support, then keep it up, all right? But I really need concerted effort this weekend. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond.
You know idiots will come out and praise, Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly his bills for him, and blah, 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 blah. Just don't listen to the white noise idiots. I mean, first of all, I'm a person who makes content, and you support the content, and that's how I make my living. Yes, actually, all my bills get paid by my viewers. Duh. Like, no shit. That's how it works. That's how any content creator operates. Like, what are you talking about? But this is what these idiots do. They'll try to spin this into a negative thing and be like, oh, now Phil's begging for extra money and shit. I'm not. I get an outstanding amount of support every day. But what I need is a focus on tips so I can actually afford this stuff for this week. And then it's not that much of a concern moving forward. We go back to more variety of support, okay? So if you can, please tip. Yeah, it's all about money. It's all about money, ultimately.
So let's get into it. Now, before we get started, all right, I'm just going to say something quickly up front. I'm probably going to mention it at the very end of this podcast, too. This is just a what's up for those watching live on stream. You completely ignore me if you want. I don't care. It's not a big deal. But, you know, essentially, you know, right now, with the way that things are going with me, things are very tight. And what I mean by that is this week, Financially, things are rough for me. I have 2 giant bills to have to clear over the course of this weekend. And then I have my day off on Wednesday where I have to do things that are necessary, like buy groceries for my family. Okay? I don't get paid by YouTube until typically the 21st of the month. As I found out last month, sometimes it can be later than that. So things are just tight right now. It's just how it is. Okay? I'm essentially living paycheck to paycheck. And it sucks that that's the case, but that's just the case. Okay? Now, this weekend, obviously, we got a lot going on. We got tons of gameplay streams. We got a special marathon tomorrow. A lot of exciting stuff, okay? And I am excited for all of that. I know you are, too. What I would ask is, if you were already planning on supporting these streams or this content over the course of this weekend, if you would like to do me a favor and help out more, please tip me. I'm not saying you have to tip at all. I'm not saying that I'm expecting anything above and beyond what normally would happen on my normal streams, okay, or my normal content, nor am I asking for that. What I'm saying is, right now, I need funds to do things in the short term. And as much as I appreciate people who have been coming to the streams and supporting in various different ways, for example, I've noticed in the last week or two, there's been some people who've been gifting a lot of memberships, people who've been coming and doing super chats. That's all great, and that's going to help me in the long term, and I'm really appreciative of that. This is going to actually grow the channel, which is the point. So what I've been trying to do in the last year is grow DsP Gaming, rebrand it, try to get some constant growth on it, and this is all a big positive of that, alright? But short term, in this next week, I need help with tips because that's funds I can use immediately to pay these bills and then afford to have a day off next week, alright? Now, excuse me. Undoubtedly, idiots will spin it in negative ways. I don't care what they say. They can go fuck themselves. They have nothing to do with anything here on my streams, alright? I am not trying to ask anyone for anything extra. What I'm saying is, if you are already going to support these streams over the weekend, please tip if you can.
Obviously, what I'm saying here is that all of you should immediately empty all of your wallets. Just open up all of your finances to me, your bank accounts, your credit lines, remortgage your house, right? Do all these things immediately.
All right? Because I need to get past these 2 big bills, and then afford my day off this week, and then we're in the clear. All right? So that's all I'm saying. Thank you in advance to anyone who does that. I will have to mention this every once in a while because I know what'll happen is undoubtedly as the stream starts with gameplay and everything, you're going to see people jumping on who weren't here at this segment, and so it is what it is. Of course, again, this will be spun in a negative way, saying that, oh, he's talking about it all the time or whatever. I don't care. I don't care about any of these idiots or what they say. Please understand, you can just disregard everything that they've ever said. They're all worthless people. Okay.
Give me your monies. Again and again and again. Keep giving me the monies. Back then, before I was a live streamer, a lot of the times when I was doing my gameplay throughs, I had a guide with me. I didn't reveal it. I never told anyone. But a lot of the times I was using a guide to get through the games because I was figuring I need to put out a playthrough of this fucking game in a relatively short period of time. I can't be getting stuck and stuff, okay? Phil drinks piss.
If you remember my original playthrough of Dark Souls, I outright bitched about not being able to buy the strategy guide, telling you guys that all the strategy guides in my area had been sold out, and that was one of the major reasons why I couldn't figure out how to play the game, because I didn't have anything to help me and hold my hand. So there you go. It makes a lot more sense now, doesn't it? I said this at the very beginning of the pre-stream, and I'm going to say it again as we start with gameplay now, okay? This weekend, I need help in regards to tips, alright? I'm not asking for anything above and beyond anything normal, alright? I'm in a situation where I have 2 large bills that need to clear in the next few days, and my day off is Wednesday, and I need to be able to afford things like groceries for my family and stuff like that. Alright, the only way I'm going to do that is with tips. I appreciate memberships. I appreciate super chats. I appreciate any kind of support you can give this channel. But if you were already considering contributing to any of my content over the course of this weekend, alright, I definitely need as much help with tips as possible. Okay? If that means foregoing in the short term, oh, I was going to become a member, but I can actually tip Phil instead, please do. You know, I don't like talking about this. I'm not going to be talking about this the entire stream. I refuse. This is about gameplay and chilling with you guys and having a good time. I hate that I have to talk about this, but I do. I'm just in a situation where, yeah, things are tight. I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck, and at this point, you know, I need to afford these bills plus other stuff when I have my day off on the week coming up, all right? So please, if you can, tip. Thank you in advance to anyone who does. And as you know, there are rewards. You know, $50 Gunner glasses, $100, pick a hat, a silly hat for me to wear, $150 raised vest for me to wear, you get to pick. So, all right? And that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to go into it, talk about it all day. Stupid shit. I just want to play a game and enjoy it. I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy VII with you guys so far, okay?
I have a job where I work 9 to 5, and I bust my ass at my job and I earn a paycheck, man. And then I come home, see? I'm not on the internet begging for money all day, man. See, I'm better than them, man. No, you're not any better. Everyone's the same. No one's better than anybody else.
The last time around, I might have made a major mistake. Alright, last time around, I think I didn't save. We're about to find out, and it's true, I didn't save, because take a look. We're going through the front door. We have to do this all over again. It's not a huge deal. Thank God I didn't get too far into this. Can you imagine if I had done the whole tower and accidentally not saved? I probably would have completely lost my shit. Thank goodness that's not the case. So we do have to turbo through these first few floors again. We've already seen them. But there's not much I can do about that now, right? I have to just basically do them again. It's okay. It's not a huge deal. In fact, you know what? Let's times 3 this combat.
I can't wait for the money. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.